and they got the pitchforks and their torches out and marched up the mountain to attack the monster. Well, that's what I think these protesters had in mind when they went to Jeff Bezos' house.
It's in Beverly Hills, for crying out loud.
In Beverly Hills. So there was a hill. I mean, they marched up a hill.
Oh, God.
But yes, there was a pretty sizable protest group that marched to one of his many, many homes in the LA area, but this one in Beverly Hills. Check out what they were screaming as they walked to his gate.
Don't get it, shut it down. One more time, we don't get it, shut it down. One more time, we don't.
So
If we don't
Charles, I
get
think
it,
part of
shut
this-
it down.
part of this is climate change.
Yeah.
That they're concerned about the Amazon trucks.
It's about climate change. It's about workers' rights, better treatment for
This is where
employees.
we get into what I consider to be a really dangerous part of society right now. So many parts. Jeff Bezos is not a perfect person, because nobody is. He also gave $12 billion for climate change.
Right.
Now, does he practice that to the letter? Probably not. And can Amazon improve? Yes.
Yeah.
But what about the $12 billion? Do we ignore that because Jeff Bezos is not a perfect person? Is there another way?
Well,
But
you also got
He has
also.
given more money for climate change, I believe, than anybody in the world.
I know, but also part of what they were, as you can see with their banner, is about taxes.
The workers.
No, it's about workers, but also, I mean, the banner says tax Bezos, and this is about. It's weird. You're having this
I
very
get it.
vocal reaction to Jeff Bezos paying and Amazon paying taxes, yet, when we found out how much the president had been paying, and the president's response to that was that he was just using the tax laws. Well, Amazon is doing the same thing, right?
Yeah, I mean, that's called using the tax laws.
And that's
been
fine.
done
I'm just saying, keep the same energy.
ever.
If you're gonna be ticked off at Bezos, then you got to be ticked off at the president too.
They haven't had a good week in the press either. There's close to 20,000 Amazon employees had COVID since March. There's this. They were shouting that the wrong Amazon is burning because there's all the forest fires and fires through the Amazon as well that are likely because of climate change. So $12 billion is a substantial donation, but you wonder just how much Amazon's emissions from the plastic wraps they use, from the trucks they use, from the cardboard they use, have contributed to that.
Yeah, I'm sure they have.
Of course
sure
it does.
they have.
And they've said that they are moving to improve their fleet, right? They
Right.
want their fleet to be, they want to remove combustion engines at some point, down the road. It's not something you don't snap your fingers and it happens.
So I just want to get into this. So let's say Amazon uses the tax code legally to its benefit.
Right.
Okay, if you don't like it, change the damn tax code. But, if you were in his shoes, would you say, I'm going to pay more tax than I need to because I want to do that? I mean, would anybody listening do that?
Here's what I would say to you, Harvey.
Would anybody listening do
Jeff Bezos
that?
is doing what Jeff Bezos has got to do, and these protesters are doing what they got to do. You're right.
I understand it.
You're right, and he can say that he's using the code to his, and that's fine. But they also can say we don't like that, and that's essentially what they're saying.
What do they think he should have done? Should he have said to his accountants, "Don't do that. I want to pay more"? Frankly, for me, I'd rather have him spend $12 billion on climate change because there's so much waste in government. But that doesn't explain it, too. I mean, they should be paying taxes. And if there are lawful ways where you end up not paying, change the tax code. But who here pays more than they need to? Is anybody watching who pays more and says, I should pay more than that? I don't think so.
Let me just go ahead and round this up. Let me throw a couple zeros on this. Yeah, nobody does that.
Right.
Hey, this is Katie out here in Denver, Colorado. I don't know what's going on in California, but Jeff Bezos better figure out who he's going to vote for fast. On one hand, he's trying to protect corporate taxes because I'm pretty sure he paid less in taxes than Trump this year. And on the other hand, he's got climate activists coming after him for his practices because he's not doing nothing. So, Bezos, who you voting for? I need to know.